Welcome to the Penny Z Show, where you get to learn how real people overcame real issues. Get ready to take notes and, most importantly, take action. Here's your host, Penny Z.
This is Penny Z with the Penny Z Show. We have an incredible guest today. As you all know that the Penny Z Show is here to transform lives, one life at a time, with real, relevant, and relatable stories. And what a fantastic guest we have today. I first met Reagan Nevels at the Lisa Nichols conference in Orlando. She was in one of the breakout groups, and I was able to hear her story and was just so impressed with everything that she has done with her 13 years of life. So I'm going to read a little bit of her background story and a little bit of her bio to you, and then we're going to delve in and find out what Reagan's story is from herself. So let me just give you a little bit of background. Reagan says, don't use your age as an excuse. You are never too young or too old to reach for and accomplish your dreams and goals that are in your heart. These are the wise words of a 13-year-old Reagan Nevels, an inspirational influencer, author, and motivational speaker on a mission to help others discover and access their dreams. At 12 years old, Reagan became a published author of Vision Collision. Love that title. A guide to a goal execution for dreamers of all ages. The message of her book has led readers to invite Reagan to speak at conferences, graduations, camps, and faith events around the country. She has since worked with several youth organizations such as Jack and Jill of America, Inc., and has been featured on WITV ABC, WNPQ 95.9 The Light, Austin Town's Buckeye Review, and more. Whether shaking hands at a speaking engagement, signing a copy of her book, she'll tell us more about that, or packaging one of her custom-made eyeglasses. She needs to help me on that end. Reagan adds a personal touch to everything that she does. The touch has inspired her audiences to finish their PhD, write their book, create actionable paths to goals. When she isn't traveling or working, she gets to be a kid. She gets to basically do ballet, play tennis, serve at her church, or play piano. Wherever she is, Reagan passionately shares her formula for success by urging everyone to think, write, believe, and achieve. Reagan, welcome to the Penny Z Show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here.
I am just so inspired by you, as my picture says. I'm here to inspire people to be their best and to live their best life. And it sounds like you are doing that as well. Tell us a little bit about your story and what you've accomplished over the last 13 years of your life. What got you here?
These last couple of years, I have recently wrote this book, Vision Collision, which you had mentioned, and it has really impacted me. Even though I wrote it and I am giving out the information to people, it has really inspired me to just do more and to live by what I say. Because if I don't live by what I say, then how can I be an example to other people to tell them to reach after their dreams and reach after their goals if I'm not doing that? So I'm really taking this to heart, and I'm reaching after my dreams and goals too. I am going to schools and churches all over, inspiring them that it is their time. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you grew up or if you lived in a place of wealth or poverty. It just matters if you have a positive heart. And if you have a positive heart, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Wow, that is such great words of a great leader already. What can you share with us a little bit about what are some of the examples of what you're doing and what are some of the things that you shared in your book?
Well, I am doing multiple things. Before, I was doing tennis, doing photography, dance. I was doing multiple things. And now I've been in dance. I've done performances, and traveling and inspiring people. That is like an extracurricular activity itself. I am building my brand, basically. I am creating websites and things. So this has really made a big part of my life also.
So what inspired you to write the book Vision Collision? How did you get to that point?
Well, I knew that I've always wanted to do something that's inspired other people, something that has impacted other people, but the same with me too, something that I can live by, something that I can be truth by. Um, and I got the opportunity to write this book, and we could really write it about anything. And it turns out that I won the contest. It was for youth only. It was out of hundreds of youth, and it was ages, I believe, 10, it was up to 18, youth up to 18. And I won that contest at 11 years old. So I used it for something. I used it as my chance to inspire the world, to inspire myself also.
Fantastic. How did you hear about this contest? Was it national? Was it local? Share a little bit more with your listeners about that.
Well, there's this big church youth conference called AIM that we have every single year, the first week of July. And we go there, and they have so many activities for the youth, and they have so many activities for the parents to services and things like that. And then at the end of the day, we would all go to a service and just worship. And but that's what we do during the day. We have so many activities for youth and adults, classes, you know.
So who helped you with the book?
Well, I had Dr. Lawanne Grant. She is a author herself. She has written so many books, and that's what kind of, sparked the idea in my mind that I wanted to write a book, because just the year before, I was helping her sell her books and listening to her messages and sitting in her classes. And that's what just kind of like sparked the idea of me writing a book. And then the next year, the opportunity came for me to write the book. So she was there along the entire journey, and she helped me be able to put the book together, because, she's an author herself. She knows how to.
Absolutely. I mean, that's part of mentorship and giving back and being a leader is, finding those people that inspire you and learning from them and being able to move forward and give to the world. So that's, again, that's great insight for such a wonderful young lady. Tell me a little bit, because I've met your mom as well. How has your mom been a support, and your family's been a support for you through all of this?
Well, my family has really supported me. Like, my entire family, it's kind of hard for them to travel with me everywhere, because some of the places are out of state, and 6 seats on a plane, that's a lot. But my mom travels with me everywhere. She takes me to all of my engagements. Like, she has never missed out on one. There's never been a time where she couldn't come because something has came up. So my mom has been there for me, but my family also supports me as well.
So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel lucky, and it makes me feel happy to have my family behind me, because I know some people that are trying to accomplish their dreams and goals, their families are bringing them down and telling them that, no, you're too young to accomplish those dreams and goals. You should wait until you graduate college. I'm not going to support this because you should wait. You don't have enough potential for that. And that's kind of harsh to hear, but looking at my side, like, I'm grateful for the family that I have, because immediately as this idea sparked and I gave it to my parents, they said, okay, I'll support you. We'll go do this and whatever you need to help your dreams come true.
That is so fantastic. And I just want to commend and thank your parents as well, because one of the series that we talk about on the Penny Z show is overcoming your I'm not enough. And exactly what you talked about, there's so many kids and even adults that are not encouraged in this world by their family or their parents or their loved ones, close friends and family, or even coworkers or people in school and teachers and coaches. And so I'm grateful that you have that support in your life. I am grateful that you're able to travel and share your story and be an inspiration for others of all ages. And I am so grateful for your family and your mom for giving you that support, because there's so many people out there that haven't received that. And that's part of one of the series that I'm opening up and allowing people to talk about and to share their stories. And hopefully, as I'm calling my series, overcome their I'm not enough stories. So I wish that you never have one of those.
Yes, I'm very grateful for what I have.
So tell me a little bit about your travels. Where have you been, and where are some of the places that you've really enjoyed visiting?
Well, I pretty much enjoy everywhere that I have been, because just being able to travel and see the different places and the different types of buildings and things that are not the same in Ohio is just amazing. I've been as far as Milwaukee. Most of the engagements that I've been to have been around my area. I have been to Dayton. I have places, just like I said, around my area. I talk to kids. I talk to different schools around my area, like the Williamson School and the Wilson School. Like I said, I've only been as far as Milwaukee, but I'm hoping that more opportunities come to where I can travel even further.
Absolutely. Well, I have family in Ohio, both in Dayton and Cincinnati. So if I come out that direction, I will look you up. And as you expand your geographical area, if I can assist with any connections or meet and greets or helping you book events in the areas that I have influence, I'd be happy to help you. Absolutely.
Yes. I love that.
So do you have, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I just wanted to say that I have some more engagements coming up this next year. I will be in Delaware in March, and I will also be going to Texas in March. So
Congratulations. So how are you handling with your busy schedule with school and all of your extracurricular activities? How are you handling all of that?
Well, like I was saying in the beginning, I wanted to do something that was true to myself and something that would also help other people. So I am taking my own advice. I'm colliding my visions in a successful way. And no matter what I have to do, that's what I know to use. That's what I go to. My think, write, believe, and achieve. And I also want to thank all A's to God, because he's there for me. I go to church and that's who I praise. Give glory to God.
Well, good for you. And I understand that you're getting all A's as well. So
yes,
another
I
blessing.
Yes, another blessing.
Congratulations. Smart and beautiful and funny and well accomplished already. I don't even have a book, so good for you. So tell me, when you travel or when you speak with various groups, what are some of the messages that you share with them, or a story that you share with them? Do you have anything particular in your book, or
I really
particular message?
Well, I stick to my core message, which is talking about think, write, believe, and achieve. But I also really love participation. So I go in there and I see what type of group it is, if they need to get up and, move around and get them a little loose, or if they're already loose from some activities that they've done before. So I basically just go in there and I inspire them. I ask for lots of participation, and I basically just raise their self-esteem. And I go around, and sometimes I might even give out free t-shirts or free books just to get them up a little more.
Well, good for you. Fantastic. Now, do I understand you're writing a second book, or in the process of, or finished with?
I am in the process of writing another book. It's basically sticking on to what my message is, which is basically saying that you don't have to wait until you get old to accomplish dreams or goals. You don't have to wait until you graduate college. My book is called Why Wait, Don't. So look out for that this next year. And it's basically just sticking to that, no matter how old you are, no matter who you are, no matter where you came from, as long as you use this 4-step process, which again is think, write, believe, and achieve, and you have a positive heart, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to.
That is fantastic, Reagan. That's inspiring me as well. So I can't wait to read your new book. I would love to have you back on the show when you're doing your launch or your pre-launch. We will promote you. We will put you on the Penny Z Show again, and our website, and promote on the online social media to help with any pre-sales and post-sales. So keep us in mind when you get to be very famous. We'd love to have you back and have you and promote you on our show and your new book tour, I'm sure, of some sort. So do you have any last words of wisdom as we come to a close?
I want to, like I've been saying all throughout this podcast, I want to inspire everyone out there that you don't have to wait to accomplish your dreams and goals. You can accomplish them now. I know how I think that parents, they should be pouring into their children instead of, I'm not saying that it's wrong for the parents to be accomplishing their goals, but if they were pouring into their children to accomplish their dreams or goals now, then I think that they should really be pouring into them. But since they're not, and they're chasing after their dreams, that is why I am here. I'm inspiring my generation to accomplish their dreams and goals now, that they can use this 4-step process, that they need support, and they need the help, and they need the guidance from their parents and their family. But all they have to do is be a positive person and to just use this simple 4-step process to help them accomplish their dreams and goals right now as a child.
Excellent. That's, again, fantastic words, fantastic wisdom. It has been a pleasure to have you on my show. I almost said on your show. Hopefully, when you have a podcast, I'll be on your show as well. But Reagan, will you do me a favor? I'm sure there will be listeners that will want to know how to reach you, your website, or what you would like to share. We will also, when we launch this, we'll have it on our website for her contact information and also through our social media. But will you just share with our listeners how they could reach you if they would like to reach you via your website or email, something along those lines?
Yes, I have a website, which is visioncollision12@gmail.com, which is spelled VISINCOLLISION 12@gmail.com. Or I have a Instagram, which is Reagan_Nevels. You can DM me through there, or like I said, through my email, you can email me there. I have a new website coming out. You should see that in this next week or so. It is ReaganNevels.com, which is ReaganNevels. There is 2 N's. Sometimes people get mixed up because it's Reagan Nevels, but you can see all of my product and all of my bookings and things on my website. And once again, I have that Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, which again is Reagan_Nevels.
Great. Fantastic. And we will also have all of that on the pennyzshow.com. So you will be able to connect with Miss Reagan Nevels. And we look forward to seeing your growth, seeing how you contribute to the world and how you inspire so many people. Thank you so much, Reagan. We appreciate you on the Penny Z Show.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening. If you want to hear more, including specific ways to empower yourself, go to thepennyzshow.com.